Hello everyone! Welcome to a new series of wanderings. I am on the beautiful island of Cyprus, and today and for the next week I will be in Paphos, and obviously I'm planning to see as much as I can and take you with me to lots and lots of interesting places and try to give it as much justice as possible. Though I think you would need many months or years to do that. There's a statue of a boy and his big fish, which is really nice. But let me just quickly pan around. The sun has already set, as you can see, but I'll have a little walk around and get my bearings for the days to come. So join me on many, many beautiful wanderings. I spotted this church from a distance and it actually detoured me. I have decided to come this way because I want to see it. It's called the Church of Agion in English. Obviously I'm not even gonna attempt to pronounce the Greek version because I don't want to butcher it, but it looks so beautiful from the outside. I don't know if you're allowed to visit, but I'm definitely gonna try. It looks really large. There's like an alley of oleanders by it. They're young ones, and I think they are mostly done with the blooming. But there's still a few remnants. Hi. And it's by a very noisy road, as you can hear. There's some pinkish ones as well. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Oh, there's more here. Okay, just so you have an idea about its size, it's large enough that I'm completely zoomed out and I can't fit it into the frame all in one. You can see the bells in the bell tower. I would like to hear them too. Need to check what the time is. Okay, here around the main entrance door there's 4 mosaics. I don't know, that's an angel. I don't know who you are. An apostle, I assume. Another one. And then on that side another angel, which I'm figuring to call. It is closed, so I assume you can come for the Sunday service. Right, I walked back so I can frame it all in. It's just that from here we can't see those beautiful domes properly. I'm walking around it, and by it I can see some, it looks like it has colonnades, but here on the corner it says community police, so interesting. Well, let's go around. Beautifully carved door. I'm gonna add some info about it in the description if you would like to know more about it, because as I said, I just spotted it and I came this way. I've got no idea about its history, when was it built or all that. It looks fairly recent to me, but I might be very wrong and it just has been redone. Don't know, I'll check. And these buildings I have no idea. I can see a little padlock on the staircase, so okay, that's a spot you can be squeezed in. Right, I hope you enjoyed this random discovery of my wanderings in Paphos. See you at the next one. I'm continuing my wanderings and look who I found here. Hello, kitty. I have actually seen many cats, but this is the first one I am including. Somebody just fed her and she's very much concentrating on munching up. Hello. She looked at me when I first arrived, but she's not been bothered since. She's only interested in the food. Okay, enjoy, darling. Don't know if you heard the crunch. I think it might be an old cat. Alright. You're the first celebrity cat of Cyprus that I'm including in my video. Stay safe. Bye. It's early evening in Paphos. The men are out and who's coming to me? Hello. You're stepping very gingerly. Well, I think there's gonna be a lot of cats in my videos, won't there? Are you gonna show us your face? You're very beautiful. Hello, you have a little moustache. Psst, psst. Look at me. Busy. Okay. Oh, you're gorgeous. Yep, you are. Okay, I need to continue on. Can't spend it all with cats. I'm losing the light, but this is so pretty. I don't know if the colors are picking up. Beautiful looking restaurant. Look, it has things and all sorts. I might pop in there one day. But I came this way because again I have spotted the church from a distance. And it is absolutely beautiful. It's on a rock. I think I saw the name of it somewhere, but I cannot remember for the life of me now. Look at that. What a beauty. And the sun has just set, so I missed that. And that's why the light is funky. Okay, I came around so I can show it to you from the front. Would like to see it from the inside, of course, but it's closed. And now there's loads more interesting things this way, but I will show that to you properly in a separate video that I'm dedicating specially for that. So I'll leave it as a mystery for now. I must include some oleander. These are native to Cyprus. They are found in almost every Mediterranean country. Evening stroll through Poseidonos Avenue. This is a really long one. I'm probably about the middle parts of it. Full of shops, restaurants, and all sorts, and palm trees, of course. And back to the sea. It's getting dark slowly, and I'm not sure if I will manage to show it to you, but it's new moon time. There you are. There. That looks beautiful. And there we go. The Isle of Paphos sign. There's a bit of a traffic building up with the dinner time rush. Now I'm sure that in the daytime the colors are even more splendid. They still look beautiful in the evening. And there we go. Another kitty. A sleepy kitty. Meow. What did you say? Go on. Oh. Oh, it's stretching time. Oh, you're beautiful as well. Well, I'm not a cat person generally, but somehow I always find them and they find me as well. And then I have to include them because they're cute. Yes, you are. And the man and the cat. Okay, let's continue. I've got no idea where I am. I'm just wandering around as I usually do. For some reason I like the look of this one, and I think I'm picking it for my dinner. Let's go in. Okay, it has a bit of a rustic look to it and I like it. The waiter who seated me was very nice. Time to cool down with a good beer. It tastes really nice. I have no idea what it is. Okay, I'll just show you. I ordered the... It's a traditional Greek and also Cypriot dish of slow-cooked marinated lamb, roast potato, salad, and they bring bread. It smells amazing. I'm very curious to try it, but you can see it's still simmering. The plate is still really hot. Okay, I'll tell you after. Now, they wrote this at the entrance, and I can guarantee it's true. Remember this one? Mandra Tavern? I most definitely recommend this restaurant. The kleftico was amazing, falling off the bone. The service and the ambience as well were really nice. I might come back whilst I'm in Paphos. I'm just passing by this one, Demokritos. I think this was the one I showed you earlier, that it had the swings and all that. It says that it's the oldest traditional tavern. There's live music at the moment, and I'm pretty sure it's cool. I had a look at the menu and the prices. They're a little bit higher than in the one I ate, but it looks really nice too. I just spotted this random one, the Robin Hood pub. It's closed now, but yeah, it looks interesting. Okay, plenty of tavernas this way, but I'm not interested in food anymore now. I'm continuing my wanderings through Paphos, further up the island. When I last showed you the sea, it was an evening, kind of down there in the center, and now I'm trying to walk towards the castle, which is somewhere there. It's just the sun is in my eyes and I actually can't see what I'm filming. It is much quieter during the day, wherever you go. For obvious reasons, it's too hot. I'm filming at the end of September and beginning of November, and it's still 30 plus degrees, and it's very humid, so you feel like you're melting most of the time until the sun is up. I know some people like that. I like the sunshine, but I don't like the melting part. I'm approaching the harbour area, which looks like it's in the shade now. Oh. Now there to my right is something very interesting. It's the Nea Paphos Archaeological Site and World Heritage Site, which is amazing. I do not have time for that today, so I'll come back, and of course there will be a separate video about the wanderings through there. Taking 2 minutes in the shade because I'm melting. Lots and lots of restaurants, some beautiful boats. And there's the castle. You can see some sort of little arena in front of it. Okay, let's see it more up close. Okay, I figured it out, that arena looking thing is because right in front of the castle you can see there's stage where they have productions of ballet and concerts and various shows, which is pretty cool. By the way, as most of you who watch my videos regularly, you probably guessed it that there will be a separate video about the castle itself, so make sure you check that one out. Continuing my walk by the harbour, and I just stopped to look at the water, and I noticed that there were fish, which now have disappeared by the time I started filming. Aww. Oh, that's a bit disappointing, but there's other things you can see. And this is right at the edge. Anyway, back to the boats then. The light is nice now. The sun is dipping on my far right. Just cut across a restaurant because I wanted to come out here because I spotted the Jolly Roger. Look at that. Now she must be a beauty with the sails up. Gorgeous. I got to see a few absolutely amazing ships this year, including a reconstruction of the now Santa Maria of Columbus's flagship on the expedition to the Americas, and then some amazing warships I filmed in Chatham Dockyard. If you like that kind of stuff, make sure to check out those videos because they are very interesting, honestly. And I did my research on almost all of them, so I got to share some useful information as well. Let's just pan around quickly. We have the little castle in the background there. Sun setting. And now I need to go back across the restaurant. Okay, this is a restaurant I heard about, the Pelican restaurant. Supposedly there is a real pelican that comes and visits. I'm not seeing it now. And then you can see the fish display. Oh. Just quickly panning around. Just scan the menu. And I'm thinking it might be one of my dinners in the upcoming days. Okay, I came in because I spotted this one. Now, I most certainly have not seen anything like it before. She's soaking up the sunshine. Okay, I came from there and I just spotted something interesting. Can you see? He's selling real sea sponges. Fascinating. Okay, there's some large ones and smaller ones. I'm gonna buy a souvenir. And there's my little sponge. I never had a real one before. What are you? The flowers look a little bit similar to the sweet pea flowers, but I'm sure that's not what this is. I'll look it up and I'll just put a little tag so you know as well. I am in Paphos Old Town now, and I want to visit the market area And let's see what else is there. I think I need to go that way. Restaurants, souvenirs. I'm more interested to see if I can find some handicraft that's local and things like that. I have seen some beautiful items in the villages in the Troodos mountains, but here in Paphos so far I've seen mostly just the generic souvenirs that are on repeat at every single shop. Now those necklaces are different, but I don't think they're typically from here. I don't know. Traditional shop. Well, that's what most of them say, but let's go in. Sorry, I got distracted. I quite like that dress, but that has typical Indian, the Anoki pattern on it. So, it's lovely. Oh no, I'm changing my mind. No. I could do both with a coffee and a cold drink. I've been trotting around for hours at the site of the tombs of the kings, and it got really hot there. Okay, maybe let's check out this arts and crafts gallery. I really like this one with, but I am not buying and carrying huge pottery bits. These are nice too. And these. And these ones are really cute. Wow. I don't even know which way to look. Oh, this is beautiful. I like what I'm seeing here. Pomegranate motif, which I really like. There's some really lovely items, but everything is glass or pottery. Not ideal for carrying it back, some pottery souvenirs. So there were some really lovely items in there. Now, who are you? A king who hears the cries of a girl or his queen, I don't know, and he goes to rescue her. He is working on the shoes. Repairs. They look comfy. Looks like never ending. Time for a break. Cyprus coffee and some drinks. They always serve the Cyprus coffee with water. That's customary. Alright, that was very nice to have a little break and refresh. Let's continue wandering through here. It's a weekday, so you can hear drill noises and all sorts behind, because life goes on. Wind chimes. Some of them are really pretty. Okay, I'm gonna try and leave from the noise a bit. See some of the embroidery and lace work. And likely one of the little old ladies that made some of it. Wow. Sorry about the noise, but there's nothing I can do. It's coming all the way here. Okay. Let's walk this way. Another one. They're very different in style than anything I've seen in other countries, which of course is great. Because where would they be? Wow. They even made little cutlery holders. Oh, and Christmas is here. Oh, look at those. Those are very cute. I think you put them over bottles or something. I'm not sure. Oh, and look at these embroidered ones. Wow. I know how time consuming these are. Bags and leather bits. Herbs and spices. And some really funky slippers. Look, they have little pom-poms on them. They remind me of the shoes that the Greek soldiers wear at the ceremonial demonstrations. Obviously those are not this colorful, but the pom-pom bits. And look at that! What is this? They're whirly crocheted decorations all through the arcade. That's cool. Okay, I found a note. They call them wind spinners, and starting 2016, it's Piece to Piece is creating a collaborative art installation made from crochet pieces, replicating how crochet has always brought women from all Cypriot communities together. It's a social inclusion project of art and traditional crafts. Oh, how lovely. Of course, you must have the shell mementos as well. More. And socks. Artisan soaps. More leather. I like that living wool. Looks beautiful. I thought there would be a food hall as well, but no. Okay. Cafes, restaurants, and cool signs. Oh. So that's where I've been inside. Municipal market. And I'm hiding from the sun. It's really, really hot. And I circled back. Okay, I'll pick it up in the next location. Quick view from above over a part of Paphos. It's beautiful blue sea. Look at all these. Beautiful. It's like a whole hill of baby sun roses, I think they're called. They're absolutely gorgeous. As are the leaves. Let's look at the flower. Oh, zoomed in. Look at you. Gorgeous. I believe these buildings are all schools that are still functioning. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. And I'm by a main road that's very noisy. Just opposite these buildings is a beautiful park. So let's go explore this. I need some shade. It's about 2 o'clock. It's super hot. And the sun is quite merciless. Besides the trees, It looks all quite dry, though there are water feature elements here. But as I might have mentioned in other videos as well, this is their third year of continuous drought. So vegetation is struggling. There's some water. I came from behind this building and I think this is the Paphos town hall. Beautiful. There. I just noticed that there are some columns around it which have little metal, I don't know what you call them, but there are little buckets where I believe that they can keep fire going, which I assume that they do when they have celebrations. Must have been someone important. I can only read Jacob something. Not sure what he did. And it's pine cone time. Look at all of them. There's some eucalyptus trees and then we have the pine trees. A pigeon and some type of crows further up. They are two-toned, not like the ones we have in England. I don't know if they're visible enough because they picked a shady spot, the clever birds. And some pretty yellow blooms. Okay, so I just came from there and look what I found. Some ancient ruins. I'm not quite sure what they might be. Tombs. There are steps going down. It's carved into the rock underneath. I have no idea, but it's really cool. Center of belly and dance. And this is one of the things I've been looking for. I want to visit the ethnographic museum. What an absolutely beautiful building is right in front of it. Look at that. And I'm liking this. Washing is drying in the sun. There's more ruins that way. There it is. Looks absolutely beautiful. Okay, from the little ethnographic museum, make sure you check out the video I filmed separately. I am just wandering further down this road amongst the noisy cars and motorbikes just to see what's there. There's a beautiful building and then a beautiful church there. Boy, it's noisy. Okay, let's go see it. I'm not sure I'm allowed in there, but let's try. I'm like Curious George. But why not? I'm here once. I don't know if I will have the chance in this lifetime to return to exactly the same spot. So I want to see things. And this is beautiful. I assume it's like a whole parish. So people, I mean the priest and his family and others might live here. I have no idea, I'm just making it up. Just spotted there, it says Resistance Square. So it must have some sort of significance. Again, I just wandered around, I have no idea what this is. I'll look them up when I get back to my lodgings. Oops, sorry about that. Can see a beautiful gate down there. Let's have a look. There. I don't read Greek, unfortunately, so I don't know what it says. Alright, I'm gonna walk back across the park, I think. I've not spotted anything else that I really want to see at the moment. I really like these columns. Now there seems to be a park without no benches. Seriously. I walked today already a ton. It would be nice to sit down. I have some little friends. I'm sharing my pretzel with them. There. Oh, did you get it? Yes, you did. There's more. Here. Come and get it. Come on, be brave. Well done. It's delicious. Okay, now more are coming. Okay, no problem. I'm happy to share my pretzel with you. There. I like them so much. They keep taking the bits and going further away. And you're stealing it from your friend. Hey. Let me break some more. There's more, but not the cigarette butts. Come closer, I've thrown a few bits. It's there next to you. You found it? Just wandering around on the lesser touristy areas of Paphos, and I wanted to include this beautiful pine tree. I've seen a few across the city or town, but now I'm just gonna go underneath it. It's absolutely beautiful. Look at that. I think it's blooming. Clusters that look like flowers, I think. Oh, you're gorgeous. And so are you. A bit of old stone wall. And from the stone wall to this. Now, aren't you a lovely surprise? I had no idea I'm gonna be passing it. I think this is one of the buildings of the medieval Ottoman baths. Look at that. I've heard about it, but as I usually do, I'm just wandering around. This is closed, but let's go closer and have a quick look-see. Yep. I think there's quite a few of them across Paphos and very likely on other parts of the island as well. It's so cool. It's a shame we can't go and see it inside, but I'm happy. And this is why wandering around it's worth it, people. And you don't need to go to exotic destinations, because most times, even where we live, there's tons of things to be discovered. And just on the other side, an olive tree lives. Look at them in different colorings, different stages of ripening. And I had to include this as well. This type of cactus I've seen all over the island. They are the ones that grow the prickly pears, which we can eat. I can still see a few left, but their season has now already passed. But still very cool to see. One more look from here as well, because I can see on the side some other bits that have been excavated. But let's keep going. You have very light colored leaves. You're pretty too. I had to come come closer. Can you see? The leaves are absolutely gorgeous. You can see the veins and it's lovely. Need to look you up. Now, I can't possibly have any videos in Cyprus without kitty cats, can I? Hello, darling. Are you chilling in the shade? You're beautiful. And a little lazy baby, aren't you? Oh, they just can't be bothered at all. What did you spot? Is there a bird there? Okay, I need to move on. Have a happy life. And I found that pretty much wherever you pass by, there will be ruins that are being reused, that are not even, you know, protected anymore, because it's just so normal to have them. Just some random boats, their little local restaurant, fish market, which has a really cool painted sign. Huh. Okay, I had to come and include this. I took a mini detour because I have not seen the shade of the paper flowers yet. They are much deeper pink than the ones I've seen and showed you before. There's one of those close by. I'll show it to you in just a sec. See, this one is more common. I've seen it in lots of places. Not the deep color. And I'm just noticing that behind it, it's like a mini olive plantation, just between houses and flats. Now, I just spotted these little creatures. All the ants I've seen so far were quite large, and these ones are very tiny, though I think they're a type of red ant and I would really not want them to bite me. But I think that piece of chewing gum or something has attracted them, and they're all in a frenzy. I'll let you have a little look-see for a couple of seconds. I'm just thinking, did they carry some of it away? Can you see some of the edges? Look like they've been taken already. I can't believe that's something that you actually want, guys. Probably it still has sugar content, but I don't know. Anyway, something else that's different. Little ant action. Bye, darlings. I wanted to include this beautiful tree or bush, but I've seen it in a few places in Paphos and I don't think I've showed it to you. But it has beautiful yellow trumpet flowers and they're bunched together, and I think just lovely. Look at that. And we have a little breeze, which is so welcome. Okay, I think I'm going to end my wandering through Paphos video here. If I remember correctly, I started here by the sea and I'll end it here by the sea. It's a glorious sight. I hope you enjoyed wandering with me and seeing random but interesting bits of Paphos. It is a beautiful city. I do highly recommend you visit if you ever come to Cyprus. You will not be bored. There's lots to do for any taste and any type of traveler. And as always, I wish you all a very lovely day.